Ich war kein football class, we're here to light the fire. Spitting facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, that action won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
What's going on, Trojan fans? We are back. We're live. Welcome to another live stream of the Light the Torch podcast show. We're going to light the way for you guys. We're going to hopefully give you some good information tonight. And but yeah, let me introduce you guys to the boys. You know them, but for the new viewers out there, we'll make sure you guys are acquainted with them. So to my right, we got B Jones. He's our leader. He's our captain. You know him. Say what's up.
Hello, Trojan family.
All right, we got our recruiting guru, Guns Atterbury, on the bottom right. Follow him on Views from the Stands on YouTube and on Twitch, and he also runs our Light the Torch podcast Twitch. So we just played Texas today, so if you didn't see their recap, follow us on Light the Torch podcast on Twitter, and you'll be able to see how Guns did today against the number one team, or former number one team in the nation, not no more. But yeah, check us out on those socials and follow Guns. And he always has us has the recruiting information for us. So he's a recruiting guru.
It's
and
not too late to get on the road either.
We have our muscle underneath us, underneath me. Raul, he's our muscle.
That's this guy right here, B Jones. So.
I think he can outlift B Jones. But no,
man.
We have he's our bodyguard. Raul. Follow him on RFR or RFRF 20 or 2828 on Twitter. Get his followers up there.
If you guys want to go to the Coliseum, you have to check in.
He's the one that goes to most of the games more than we do. So if you say what's up to him whenever you go to a game. So, all right, guys, it is week 8 against Rutgers, a Friday night game. So it's a late one for me. It starts at freaking 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, that's great. So how is everyone feeling for this game here? B Jones, what's the pulse over there?
Listen, for you guys attending the game, I need you to act as 10 people. Right? Every one person needs to act like they're 10 people, because there won't be very many people at this game. That's just the nature of Los Angeles and sports. We got the Dodgers open up. Yep. And we got Lakers playing down the street. We got East LA Classic playing at SoFi. We got Mater Dei and Bosco playing each other over here in Santa Ana.
On Friday night?
This is all happening on the same night.
I bet those tickets are more expensive than our tickets.
And those are just sporting events. We still got some concerts.
Oh, yeah. And there's 2 sold-out concerts going on.
Who?
All in the same
better not be Drake.
I couldn't even tell you who this. I know that they're not anyone that I listen to, but they're sold out. So
definitely ain't Drake.
Definitely not. But so yeah, and that's LA. I don't know who scheduled this.
I think just every Big Ten team has to play at least a Friday game.
Yeah, this was
Oregon played one last week.
That's correct. Yeah, at least one. I know. Like Oregon's had 2. But yeah,
they've had 2. Oh yeah, I think they had one against Boise State, didn't they?
No, the boys do it Saturday. It was Purdue and then
Purdue.
And
Idaho.
Someone else. I can't think of the name for some reason.
Could have been Idaho.
For some reason, all of our colleagues decide they want to go live right about now.
Of course.
But anyway, sorry, man, I didn't interrupt. But,
no worries.
But yeah, busy weekend in LA this weekend.
Yeah, Guns, how you feeling over there?
I mean, good for the most part. I think, you know, there's some things that need to be done for this game Friday that hopefully will be executed, and we'll coast to a good victory. I am a little surprised that the spread is 14 towards us. But at the same time, though, I can kind of understand it, but just given right how this whole season has been so far, it's just puzzled, confused.
Yep. People still have faith in us, apparently.
Yeah.
All right. Roll. What's your pulse over there like?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna try to stay positive. The team, we still got a lot to play for, right? We gotta, finish the season strong to keep that recruiting momentum. Lincoln Riley's gonna be coaching for his job. I mean, like if he keeps losing, terrible. I know he has a big buyout, but if he loses 3 or 4 more games, I mean, or more, like that's a really bad spot to be in. So I hope he can turn it around. We have the players to, end the season in a positive note. We just need, Lincoln Riley to step up and, take accountability on some of the shortcomings he's had over these past few weeks. I still believe this team was capable of making the playoffs if the right coaching decisions were made throughout the season. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case, but I still believe that we can finish this season strong. I'll be there Friday night supporting the Trojans, and hopefully we cover that spread. And I'm actually hoping that we cover that 14-point spread and we win like by 20 plus points. I feel like we have that team to do it if the right decisions are made coaching wise.
So as Raul mentioned, well, I'll just say this because there's been a lot of talk about it. Obviously, it's been going around pretty viral around the church community and outside in regards to Lincoln Riley's job. I will say this: the powers that be will not let us go another decade being mediocre. So
I
take
hope
with that what you
those
will.
powers are really willing to flex.
Yes, regardless of the buyout. From what we're hearing, this is from sources, multiple sources, and so do with that what you will.
But those sources better open up those pockets.
Well, we're hearing that it's possible if things get worse, or
no, not just to get him gone, but to get the right person in.
Well, I'm sure they'll be doing a deeper dive. Listen, like I said, there's this, the powers that be will not let us go through another decade of mediocrity.
We can't afford it. We just can't afford it.
Nope. So I just put up a poll in the chat here. Does USC cover the spread, which right now is showing 13.5, and right now it's off to 4 votes, 50-50.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say
go
yes.
ahead, put in the chat.
Yeah, there was a lot of faith lost, man, over the past couple of weeks. So, yeah, so that's expected. All right, so let's jump into the pregame.
All right, guys, let's get into the pregame here. We got a tail of the tape certified by B. Jones. Let it go.
Right. So let's dig into our opponent a little bit. Pause. So we're playing the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. If you know, they're based in Jersey. If you didn't know where Rutgers was, they're coached by Greg Schiano, man, a longtime NFL head coach. This team pretty much embodies what the head coach is. They might not be as talented, but they are very tough. They have a crazy running game. Their running back is definitely a pro. He's ranked number 8 in the nation right now as far as running backs, with 845 yards on the season so far. This guy, he breaks tackles. So we're going to have to swarm to the ball, and we're going to have to wrap up, man. So, that should be the main focus. Not too worried about their passing game. They have a couple guys. They have a couple receivers that are pretty solid, but none that that are any better than anyone that we play so far. They're just, to be honest, they're the typical Big Ten receivers. We haven't seen any dynamic receivers in the conference yet. So one being outside of, give me the key players outside of the ones we already mentioned. Managa, who we know is Red that guy. That's the main guy, the running back. But receivers, we got Dymere Miller. He's their leading receiver. He's with 27 receptions, 349 yards, only one touchdown. His average 13.4 on the catch. So, he's pretty solid. They have a bigger body guy who's 6'3", 211. His name is Ian Strong. He has 16 receptions on the season for 267 yards, 1 TD, and 16.7 yards average. So which tells you that they rely on their run game. They have a big offensive line who, for a while, man, they didn't give up any pressures at all, right, for like a few games. They're pretty solid, man. So D-line's going to have to come with it, man. I know we're a little banged up along the D-line. I don't like that matchup. But if you reverse it, you flip the field, man. There's another matchup that's in our favor. Their D-line hasn't been great in getting pressures either, or stopping the run.
Don't say that.
Nor have they been good at stopping the run, man. So I would like for us to rely on our run game. I say it like that for a reason. You guys can probably figure out why. Like I said, I would like for us to rely on our run game, especially this game, with them not being able to stop the run. So hopefully, for the love of God, we see us stick to what is working on the ground. So, that's all I got, man, for a tell of a take, man.
Thank you for that information here. Now, I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous, BC? Talk to me.
I don't know. I'm just very cynical at this point. All right, guys. All right, that's the tail of the tape here. Thank you, B. Jones, for all that information here. So we're going to be moving on to the first quarter here, and it's just simple offensive predictions. So let's start. Guns, give us your predictions.
Yeah, we definitely need to be balanced in terms of rushing attempts versus passing attempts. Just like Mr. B. Jones just said, I mean, they are not good at defending the run, so we need to make sure that we need to keep running the ball, especially when it's effective. I expect more of a Mekhi Lemon game, something I called out last game. I mean, he was the top receiver last game. I expect that to just continue to happen with the growth with him and Miller. And that's pretty much it. Just run the ball and give the ball to Mekhi, at least on my end. So,
see, it sounds so simple, but it's really so hard, apparently. All right, Raul, give us your predictions.
I mean, I think O'Reilly potentially starts realizing that he needs to run the ball more. At least I hope he was pulled to the side by Mama Jen or whoever needed to speak to Riley and say, hey, you got to try something different, man, because whatever you're doing right now, it's not working. You haven't closed games. So we got to start doing things differently. So I'm hoping that he had a talk like that and that he starts running the ball. So I expect a more balanced attack. Close to 50-50 in terms of passing plays and running plays. So that's what I expect. And I expect the offense to start strong and close the game this time around.
All right, B. Jones, expectations of the offense or predictions of the offense.
I have zero expectations. But as far as so as you guys probably already heard, Miller Moss is still QB1. And honestly, I'm okay with that to an extent. I'm okay with that for the fact that he hasn't done enough to lose his job, but he also hasn't done enough to keep it. You know, so if you're gonna make a big decision, it's got to be clear. So to me, I'm assuming that it just wasn't clear, right? Because I mean, that's all we got. We get limited information as far as how practice looks. We can't tell you how Jaden looks in practice. But I will say this: being that he is the starter, we need to let him make those passes, man. Especially this game, there's just no reason to be passing 50 times. So I'm okay with that as long as we can rely on the run game, take the ball out of his hands a little bit. It's just too much for Miller to be doing, especially right now. Like he got some errant passes. I don't know if he's hurt. If he's still a little banged up from hitting his head. We don't know. But I have no problem. Like I'm telling you, Miller makes passes that you're like, whoa, that's a pro pass. That's it's like, well, how do you fit that in there? And then some that you like, how in the world did you miss that? So we'll see, man. We just need a little consistency out of Miller. He told us to keep that same energy, so he better go out there and prove it. If you're gonna talk crap to the fan base, you better be ready to shut us all up. That's all I'm saying. Right. So as far as expectations, man, I expect us to run the ball. But yeah, I mean, Woody Marks is gonna have a field day. Hopefully, we get more carries out of Quentin Joyner. And I expect the running game to run wild. They crowd the box, then we can go with the pass and beat them deep.
All right. So I'm gonna do something different here. I'm expecting Lincoln Riley to throw the ball 45 times this game, and I'm expecting Woody Marks to have 15 carries. Do you guys see what I'm trying to do here?
That's the typical game that we've seen so far. So I'm not mad at you for that expectation.
No. Reverse psychology.
Okay.
Reverse psychology, guys. So right. Lincoln Riley, he's going to call up 50 pass plays. Do it. Go ahead and do it. Prove me you can do that. Come on, Lincoln Riley. I dare you.
Yeah.
All right. Call my bluff, Lincoln Riley. All right. I just have no expectations at this point. I just want to win. I just want to be happy this weekend. Like I've been so like my wife just doesn't want to be around me when we lose. And like I don't blame her. I get really crabby. I just want to be happy. And it's a Friday. So this is going to be starting my weekend. It's not going to be like halfway through the weekend like it is on Saturdays. It's starting my weekend off, and I just want to be happy. That's all. I don't want people to be like, oh, how'd your team do? And I don't want to just give them an evil glare just like because I'm mad. I just want to have a smile. That's all. Is that so much to ask? I've been depressed for 3 weeks straight. Guys, I can't keep doing this. I need happiness in my life. But
yeah, I'm not mad at you, BC. But so are you saying that Lincoln Riley is ruining your relationship right now?
Huh?
Are you saying that Lincoln is ruining your relationship right now?
No, he's just making me sad.
Okay.
Like, my wife knows that if they lose, I'm just going to be depressed, and she should know not to, like, I don't know, I just want to be happy.
I think we'll be all right this weekend, PC.
We keep saying that.
You'll be all right. Don't worry. We'll be all right.
BC, you're definitely on meme status right now. You're definitely probably going to go viral.
Fine. Hey, whatever gets the views. Whatever gets us views. I will be viral. I'll be a meme. I don't care. But really quick here. So the poll that I put up for if USC will cover the spread of 13.5, 58 said no. 58% said no. 42% said yes out of 12 votes.
All right. So another poll that we should probably put up. Do we feel comfortable that Lincoln Riley will stick to the run game?
So wait, will Lincoln Riley run the ball more than 20 times with Woody Marks?
Just Woody Marks, or
will we have over a combined 25 rushing yard or 25 rushing attempts by a running back?
Yeah, by running backs. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, no QBs included.
Oh, we ain't got to worry about that. We definitely don't have to worry about that.
well, I'll say this though: if you want to keep Miller Moss as your QB1, fine. But maybe get in Mayava like for a certain amount of plays, just to keep the offense.
Don't put that out there because he knows he wants to prove us wrong.
So I've been waiting for this to be brought up. So outside of the bowl game, okay, to me, bowl games are special cases, different prep than normal weeks. Have we really seen Lincoln put in another quarterback for a couple plays and then went back? Like, to me, he's a I'm staying with my quarterback type of guy. Like, he doesn't switch off, right? Like, I just don't see that being
loyal to a
realistic.
fault.
I understand the reason behind it, but again, outside of the bowl game, which to me bowl games are different. I mean, he's just not. He doesn't done it. It's not his forte, right? Like,
the one time that he did that was
bowl game.
Well, like he switched between Spencer Rattler and Caleb Williams a few times in the Texas game, and just in the Texas game.
Yeah, and then pretty much went with Caleb moving forward.
No, not the next game. The Kansas game, he switched between Spencer Rattler and Caleb Williams as well.
Yeah,
at least if I can recall that right. So far right now, the poll's at five votes saying no, we won't run the ball 25 times. That's sad. You guys are all negative, guys. Come on. Oh wait. Someone did vote yes for a brief second, and then they switched it back to no.
I mean, the proof isn't there, man. I mean, I can understand why no one would have faith that Lincoln would do that.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
That he will run 25 times?
Yes. Something
Go ahead,
different needs to happen.
Did you put that vote in the chat?
Or this week, I mean. I didn't vote on there, but I can vote.
Put your vote in the chat. We need that to count. Right now,
yes. I'm gonna say yes because whatever we've been doing the previous weeks hasn't worked. So I'm assuming, we start off, a good mixture of run and passing plays. Then we start passing the ball more, and then to finish the game, he starts running the ball. We got a good lead.
Okay, so right now, as I was just talking, it went to 62% saying no and 38% saying yes on 8 votes. So the 3 people that have said yes, put in the chat why. Is one of them you, Raul?
Yeah, you said to vote.
Okay, I didn't think you actually did it. So never mind. The 2 of you that have voted in this, put in the chat why you guys think this is a thing. Because in the past 3, the whole year, it's never been done. So I just want to, what gives you the reason to think that this is going to change this week? The definition of insanity, we've talked about this last week, of doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. And so far, he's done this for 7 games straight, and nothing's been done. So still some insanity going on right now. But let us know.
Yeah, Brian, I'm with that for sure.
And then just real quick, sorry to jump in here. I had to go back and check the stats. After the Texas game, there was no more Spencer Rattler. So again, he does not do the back and forth QB situation.
Okay.
Unless he does not trust the quarterback, and he trusts Miller Moss. So I just think
if Lincoln Riley,
it's just not gonna happen. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. That's just
if Lincoln Riley runs the ball 25 times with both Quentin Joyner and Woody Marks, I will think of something to do in the next live stream.
Man, listen, we
Shut
heard
up.
that before.
Hey, you'll drop your 40. You'll drop your 40 video.
How about you actually come through with the last one that you proposed?
Come on, Lincoln. More rushing attempts. 40-time video.
The thing about it is, though, the chat, the subscribers didn't want to see that 40 time because they didn't get us
Whatever,
over
man.
Hey,
1,000.
Hey, there's a
subscribers.
bigger purpose. Our head coach wants to see that 40 video.
No, he does not.
Maybe we'll find out Friday.
Oh, wait.
We'll find
Okay.
out Friday.
If he sees my 40 time, then he'll probably try to recruit me or something. So, and then just
Maybe.
not use me, and then not use me,
man.
and then not use me. He'll
So-
bring me there and then not use me.
You took it up a notch. You said you're gonna hit that 40 at 4 point what under 4.6,
You know, Lincoln
then
likes
that-
speed.
and now he's gonna
Does he?
recruit you.
What happened to Raleek Brown?
We
Or
don't wanna
sorry,
get into
Raleigh.
You do not want to get into that.
Living a dream in Tempe right now.
He finally beat Utah.
Yeah.
He did.
He posted that.
His team did, yes.
Hey, still he couldn't do. He didn't do that with USC.
Correct. Yeah, that's correct.
So
Oh,
he has
definitely.
something.
That's correct.
All right, we're getting off topic, guys. Okay, ready to move on to the second quarter, guys?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, second quarter, same thing, different side of the ball. Defensive predictions. Go ahead and shoot for me, Raul.
I'm gonna say that the defense is
Roll.
gonna look up. My okay no. Okay, the defense. I predict the defense to put some pressure. I trust like the defense. I expect the D line to step up and apply some pressure. I know that Rutgers was known. I don't know. I haven't kept up with Rutgers over the past few days here. Been worried too much about USC, but from what I remember, they had a decent O line. But I do expect the D line to apply some pressure, and then the linebackers to come up big for us and get in there and get a few sacks. I mean, DeAnton Lynn needs to also step up this week. We haven't looked good these last couple weeks, so I expect him to come up with a strong game plan to shut down that Rutgers offense. I do expect us to win and cover the spread.
Okay. All right, B Jones, you go next.
So far this season, man, despite popular belief, we have been pretty solid on defense, considering the injuries. But when it comes to stopping the run, we've been very, very solid, man. So I don't expect anything different. Rutgers, like I said, their passing game is not that great, so I expect them to run. I don't see Shiano going anywhere outside of his norm to try to get this win. I think he feels comfortable that they can run the ball. They do have a good O-line, but I think we can stop the run this game, and we should be just fine on defensive end. So I don't have no worries as far as defense predictions. Shoot, it's kind of hard to predict for this one. Yeah, I don't see any turnovers this game, unfortunately. Unless it's an interception, if they do try to pass the ball. Yeah, I really have nothing as far as prediction. But we definitely need to swarm to the ball and wrap up. That should be the focus. Get your assignments, swarm to the ball, and wrap.
All right, Guns.
Yeah, so obviously the first key is stopping the run. Force them to get in the passing situations. Understand that the QB can run. He has run in past games, so we definitely need to be, aware of that. When they do like to throw, they like to throw at their big receiver, who's about 6'3". Other than that, they don't have much on the passing side. So if we can create pressure in the inside of that O-line, I think that's their weakest spot. I think we will win this comfortably. I'm going to say it's going to be a big breakout game for Devin Tompkins. He's going to be playing more of the inside. So kind of like what I just said, I think we're going to create some havoc on the inside of that O-line. And Tompkins has a big game.
He's been pretty consistent lately. So.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about ball,
Absolutely.
man.
Is he a senior by any chance, or does he have?
No, I think
left?
a redshirt sophomore.
sophomore.
If I'm not,
Redshirt
if I'm not,
sophomore.
yeah.
Okay.
So he's still got
Flipping,
1 to 2 years left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm confusing
He's
him
still
with
pretty raw.
Yeah.
He's still
Let me
pretty
give my
raw.
predictions real quick, B Jones, and then we can talk about people that we're hoping pops off. No worries. Predictions. Be better on fourth down because I know they're going to go on fourth down because no one's afraid of us on fourth down. I just want some intensity. Bring it back to the LSU day when we were actually intense on tackling. Like, I just don't feel like we're like as physical as we were before. And I mean, we had more depth at the time on the defense, but it just doesn't feel like we're that physical. I want physicality. I want to because we took out a lot of LSU players on the offensive side, like just being out physical for them. So I just want that. What happened to that? And predictions is that we don't have more than 5 missed tackles. So that's my predictions. I just want that to come true, come to fruition. I'm not saying that we're going to cover the spread because I feel like that's just what is it called?
It's a little early
Jinxing
for
us at
that,
this
though.
point.
You know?
I just think that's jinxing us. But yeah, so just hopefully we don't miss too many tackles and that we at least scheme up a lot better and we make adjustments. That's all I want. All right, guys, let's talk about Devin Tompkins or just people that we want to go off because this is going to be another game that the underclassmen are really going to get exposure to the defense. So this is definitely going to be good for the future.
So from listening to Dance and Lynn, man, it sounds like we might see Christian Pierce get on the field.
Okay.
Which is a guy that I was very sorry.
Nickel or safety?
Probably safety would be my guess. Yeah. Ramsey might not play, so.
Yeah, that's a big blow. But like I say, CP got a lot of upside, man. He's to me an underrated guy coming out of high school, even though he was rated a 4-star.
Hard hitter.
Yeah.
He is a very hard hitter.
Yeah.
He showed some flashes in the spring games.
Exactly. So I've been, questioning, or not questioning, but wondering, what's going on with his development and why we haven't seen him. So it looks like we're going to see him on the field. Cam Fountain. We'll see more Cam Fountain.
Yes.
And we got a little glimpse last game, and he didn't do too bad, man. He's getting some pressure.
How many snaps did he get?
I think he only got less than 10. I can tell you that.
Oh, dang. Okay, I'm checking the stats as well.
Yeah, less than 10. But you can see the upside.
I can see Sellers playing because
I hope to see Sellers play. So. Participation. Let's see here.
So he's in his own number this week, so that indicates usually that he's going to be playing. Sellers and Braylon Conley as well. So that he's another one, man, that we heard a lot about the summer. So it looks like the young guys, man, they're coming out of the oven. After baking a little bit on the scout team, getting developed. So some of these guys, the coaching staff is feeling more comfortable with them. With their development, and they're going to be seeing the field, man. We know we got a lot of talented young guys, that's for sure. So
yeah, we might even see Conley start to jump in, but he didn't have his scout jersey this week either. So
exactly. Yep.
Yep. Hopefully.
So anyone else know?
Yeah, I can't see how many snaps he got unless someone else can find them for me, but I can't see
Hopefully
how many.
We can get a Carlon sighting too, man. That would be great if we can get a Carlon sighting soon.
Do we know if he had his jersey on?
Who?
Carlon Jones.
They don't mention in the ghost notes. I think he had a setback a week or two ago, so I think he's still trying to come back. Just a guess. But yeah.
All right. Are we good on?
I'm good with second quarter.
All right, cool. Let's go into some halftime stuff here. Our halftime show, Recruiting with Guns. I don't know why it doesn't say that here, but it's Recruiting with Guns.
All good, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, the first one is Joseph Bachu. We mentioned him, Florida commit at the time, big time defensive lineman. He has decommitted, so he's out there, officially a free man. But Texas, Auburn, us, Florida still in the mix, Michigan, Bama, and Tennessee. So obviously, he's still got a lot of teams out there. As of right now, we're still hearing good things that we're definitely in the running with him. We'll just see how the rest of the season turns out. Shamar Arnox, aka Duty, he will be most likely going to the Miami visit this weekend.
Yeah.
Again, some other schools are looking at him, so we'll see if this one will stick, especially if the Juju rumors are true. We have some visitors this weekend. We don't have a full list, unfortunately, for you guys, but some guys like Tank Carrington, I think is his last name, out there in Vegas, Bishop Gorman. He'll be visiting. I expect a lot of locals to visit. I know we just recently offered Ryder Lyons as a tackle at Folsom, California, 26 kid as well. We'll see if there's a visit maybe this weekend, but I know Ryder was intrigued by that offer. And then lastly, I know that Carday Smith will be visiting this weekend. We already mentioned that on Sunday. And then Elijah Vacona, there's an SEC team. I forget which one it is. They're trying to, spin the tires on him. We'll see. I think he's an SC guy. I have no concerns with him right now. Big time kid though, right? Big kid. So I can understand why schools are still going to try and go get him. Any of these kids really. Yeah, that's really the recruiting updates. And if you guys have any questions, we can fire them away.
So you said Carday Smith will be here?
Say again?
Carday Smith?
Yeah, he's at USC.
Yep, he'll be visiting. Yep, official visit this weekend. Yep.
Yeah, because he just went to CU like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, for his unofficial. Yep.
So he's not going to be at Colorado this weekend?
No, he'll be at Colorado this weekend. His official. He didn't take an official at Colorado.
No, but
okay. I thought you meant he was visiting USC. So he is visiting.
No,
Colorado.
He's already taken official. Yeah, to USC. So
yes.
So now he's at CU for his official.
Exactly. Now he's going to SC.
Okay.
I'm not confident with him.
Say again.
Call your nephew Mama K.
One more time. Sorry.
Call out Mama K.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Yeah, call your nephew Mama K. You look like he's slipping.
I'm not confident in this one.
You froze.
Oh, I'm frozen. Yay. Cool. I'm glitching over here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, obviously, that's why I said we got to, keep supporting the team because we got to end the season in a positive momentum.
Yep.
For our recruiting class and, just for the future too.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I do think Carday is probably gone. That's just my thoughts. But I think just most of this class will stick, especially the defensive side. I think a lot of these kids trust Lynn, trust Henny, trust their position coaches. So, yep, exactly. So, we'll see. Hopefully, Madden from San Diego, the local kid. Yes, thank you. Hopefully we hear something. I personally want to find out, if we're really going to take him, if he's going to go somewhere else. I guess we'll find out if he takes another visit. That's from what Scott's been saying, that if there's another visit, that sounds like we're going to be the team. But it's that one is very strange to me.
All right. If you guys have any questions for recruiting a little bit later on, I'll try to star them, and then we can try to hit them at the end of this here. But all right, we're going to be moving on to the third quarter. Final thoughts, and then we will do some Big Ten predictions, at least the games. So we'll go into other predictions for other games. So if you want us to hit those, just hold on to those. We'll get to them later. But yeah, all right, guys. So final thoughts and predictions, or final thoughts for the USC game. Let's go with B. Jones.
I expect us to win. I don't even feel comfortable giving you a score because we still just don't know what we're going to get out of this team, man, here in week 8. If all goes well, I could see a 42-21 game if all goes well.
Don't say that.
I know. But even with that, I don't even feel 100% comfortable even saying a score like that. But that's just where we are right now.
All right. Roll.
I don't know. I was gonna say, speak for yourself, Ken. I'm confident about this game. Call me a homer, whatever you want to call it. I do think that Lincoln Riley's gonna do some changes, and that he's gonna learn from some of the mistakes he's done over the past few weeks. And I predict us to win the game, cover the spread. I'm gonna go 38-13.
Sheesh.
Bro.
Oh, God.
Bro.
Yeah.
Hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question. What is the definition of insanity?
Hey, we'll see what happens.
So
I
he just called you insane, by the way.
I'm
I
just
know.
saying. You're
I'm
expecting the same result. I mean, a different result, right?
I mean, I was not expecting this the last game. I was expecting a tough game. I'm saying this game in particular, it's not that I'm believing in Lincoln Riley. I believe that our admin, Mama Jen, had a good conversation with Lincoln Riley and said, hey, you got to get your crap together because we can't afford this. So that's what I believe in.
We
And I
know that
think-
wouldn't be the first time.
So we shall see if he doesn't do any changes, and I'll be worried for the rest of the season. We'll see.
All right. Guns, predictions, and final thoughts.
Yeah, just to kind of go back just a little bit with Rouse. I do anticipate some changes, and I don't know what that is going to be. The reason I say that is just because, I mean, he closed media. I mean, I don't see any other reason to do that, especially if you're telling us Miller Moss is the guy. Like, at first, that was our thought, right? Was we're going to see a QB change. That seems like that's not the case. I think we are going to see something. Maybe O-line. We'll see. Hopefully some different plays, stuff like that. But anyway, my final thoughts. Again, stop the run. Make sure you're aware of the QB running. Force them to pass. Run the ball on our end. Let the run game feed off the pass game for us. And we win 35-27.
Oh, yes. All right. Good prediction. All right. So, my prediction: win. I don't care by how much. By 1 point, win something. Win. Just let Kenneth's last name win. I just want to win. That's all. I don't care. I don't care if it's on a controversial, like, pass interference. I just want to win. That's all. Win.
At this point, just
That's not good enough.
No, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. Honestly, like, if we can win, that's a different. That's a change than the past 3 weeks.
Nah, we need to win
For what?
without sweating.
What good is that going to do? We're not going to the
All I'm
playoffs.
saying, if we have a really close game, that's just might as well count that as another L, in my opinion.
No, it's still. I would still be happy this weekend. Are you telling me you wouldn't be happy this weekend if we won?
No.
If we win, if we barely win, no.
Hey,
we got a lot to
we
play
just
for,
lost
and
to
we can't-
Maryland at this point, so, like, Maryland's better than Rutgers.
We never lost our standard. We're not dropping our standard just because we lost to Maryland.
Yeah, so I just want to win, though.
No, but no. I mean, winning just by barely winning is not good enough. Like, look at the spread, 14 points. Even
How many times have we had a spread that was high and we still haven't won?
all I'm
Or-
saying is we need to win
That's the issue.
comfortably, and that's
All right.
that. I'm not.
I just
I
wanna
won't
win.
be happy with just a win. In other words, we need to win decisively, and that's it. That's the goal for the week. We got to win convincingly.
It's a goal every week to win by convincingly, but I just want to win. That's all.
Nah, I'm not dropping my standard. Lincoln Riley better get his stuff together.
Yeah,
I can tell you the rest of the Trojan family won't either.
yeah. But
can tell you that.
I'd still be less depressed than I was last week. That's all I want is to be less depressed.
You can start now. You know that'd be great.
Get happy, BC. Come on.
Give me a reason to be happy.
I know it's getting colder in
He hasn't
Minnesota,
changed.
but come on, we got a lot to root for.
It was only 58
Yeah,
degrees today. That's not bad, guys. Chill.
Exactly. Come
That's
on.
warm. That's
Exactly.
warm weather, people.
Yeah, right.
I'm
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 bundled
wearing
up.
shorts. Shorts and short sleeve shirt. That was perfect. I'm sorry you guys can't handle 58 degrees weather.
Hey, we don't have to either.
Well, if you guys want to come out to some road games, you will.
Yeah, we pay all this money to not have to go through that.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go into some Big Ten predictions. Guns, you got those?
Yeah,
Wait,
right in front of me.
Do we want to talk about what we did last week in our predictions?
Yeah, how do we do, man? How do we fare?
You have them? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I have them here. So for we did not do good with our predictions for the Trojans game. Definitely not do good on those.
Call the win and loss column for each of us.
So for the Oregon, we were right on that one. Nebraska,
those-
we were wrong on that one, except for B. Jones. B. Jones called Indiana
Yeah.
winning.
Makes sense.
Yeah, right.
Who won the Wisconsin Northwestern game? It was Wisconsin, right?
Wisconsin, yeah.
Okay, we were all correct on that.
Illinois beat Michigan.
Did UCLA beat Rutgers?
Yes, UCLA beat
Yeah.
Rutgers.
We were wrong
on
about that.
one.
We picked Rutgers.
Yeah, of course. Who's gonna pick UCLA?
Michigan lost to Illinois, and I called Illinois to win.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I called
for me.
Michigan. But
Yep. And then
then
Michigan
Michigan
State versus
State.
Iowa. Iowa won, right?
Yeah,
So
that was a surprise.
we I don't even think we made 50% out of all of us.
I don't think so either, to be honest.
So
So, hey, it's a new week, though, guys, and we're going to start off with a big game here, 9 a.m. Nebraska traveling to Ohio State. Ohio State is the favorites. I'm going to go with Ohio State as my pick.
Same.
same thing.
I'm going with Nebraska.
Wow. Okay. Let's
Yeah.
do
Hey,
it.
wait. Sorry. Is it at Nebraska?
No, it's at Ohio State.
Okay, never mind. Change that.
All right. Sounds good. Washington.
Wait, you're going too quick. I'm trying to get everyone's stuff combined here. Or
Yeah,
at least,
it's all Ohio State. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Washington at Indiana.
chill. I'm still doing things. here.
Indiana is the favorite.
I'm not doing this anymore.
And
Oh my God.
I'm going to pick Indiana. Just reminder, we can go back in here and look at the tape.
Who's gonna
and
do that?
Write it down. Yeah, I got
You.
Indiana.
I ain't doing it.
I got Indiana as well, guys.
Who are they playing?
Washington.
I got
Washington.
Indiana as well. It's at Indiana, so yeah.
Colin
It's at
Washington.
Indiana.
You're
Yep.
at Indiana, right?
College game days
that
there if you
you?
need to know that as well.
Colin Washington.
All right, you're going to Washington. All right. We're all good.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm not
perfect.
typing it.
Next one is Illinois at Oregon. Oregon is the favorite, and I'm going to stick with Oregon as the winner.
Oregon.
Yeah, people are.
All right,
Next.
perfect.
Next.
All right. Next one is Northwestern at Iowa. Iowa is the favorite, and I'm going to go with Iowa.
Iowa.
Yep. I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, Iowa as well.
Perfect. All right, next one, Maryland at Minnesota. Minnesota is the favorite. I'm going to go Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm gonna go Maryland.
I just gotta go with Minnesota since I'm out here now.
I'm going to go with Minnesota as well. I like their DBs. I think that they
Wait,
can cover.
did Raul say Maryland?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, 2 more here. We got Penn State at Wisconsin. Penn State is the favorite. I'm going to go upset. I'm going to go upset here. I'm going to go Wisconsin. I've been impressed with that O-line since our game and their running game.
Good.
Yeah, give me Wisconsin over Penn State.
So you do understand that Tackett Curtis will be trying to guard, be trying to stop 44, right?
44.
Yep.
I can't think.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. I was just making sure you understood that. I'm going with Penn State. Listen.
I'm going with Penn State.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin as well. I agree with you, Gunner. I think Wisconsin
split.
pulls the upset.
Okay.
All right. And then lastly, before we get into the fourth quarter, Michigan State at Michigan. Michigan is the favorite. I'm going to go another upset. I was pretty impressed with the Iowa game. I'm going to go Michigan State over Michigan.
You know what? Michigan State has been playing very hard lately, and they always play Michigan hard. Obviously, it's the rival. I'm right there with you guys. I'm going to call it upset too.
I agree. I think Michigan State somehow pulls it off. Michigan does not look good at all. So
I'm going Michigan.
Not mad at that.
All right. Perfect, guys. Well, we're going to carry into the fourth quarter here. These are going to be some of the top 25 games starting tomorrow. It's going to be close games under 20 points spread. It's kind of our criteria. Syracuse at Pitt. Pitt is the favorite. I'm gonna go upset. I'm gonna go Syracuse over Pitt.
I am too, man. I think Hughes gets it done.
I like their quarterback. The former Ohio State quarterback, he's been killing it.
I'm gonna go Pitt.
All right, perfect. Next game is on Friday. Boise State at UNLV. Boise State is the favorite. I hate to say this for my Rebels, but Boise State wins this game, I think.
I just want Genty to.
How many yards?
I just want Genty to go off. I'm saying he has 200 yards.
I say he has
2 touchdowns.
264 yards for Genty. Don't ask me why the random 64. But...
And wait, you know what? I'm gonna say that he has at least 30 snaps or 40 snaps or whatever, since they want to talk snaps for Travis Hunter. I saw your post, Guns. Why they have to put snaps on there?
Yeah. I think all of us knows it, right? Like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Next
I think,
game.
I think this will boost. Wait, you forgot
No,
Raul.
I said Boise.
Oh, okay.
You can change
Perfect.
the
Next game is Notre Dame at Navy. Notre Dame is the favorite here on the road. And I think I'm just going to keep my theme here. Let's go with another upset. Navy over Notre Dame.
I don't want to pick it, but I'm going Notre Dame.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Notre Dame wins.
What? Y'all are crazy, man. We're gonna be singing "Anchors Away" at the end of that game. All right, go Navy.
I mean, if
right.
it's gonna be sass, though, a lot of sass.
Oh, sorry, I forgot B. Jones. Yeah.
Shut up, Cam.
All right.
Next.
Yeah, to be honest, I
Next.
think that game is interesting because it's only like 13 points. So, yeah. Anyway, next game, BYU traveling to Central Florida, UCF. UCF is the favorite. If you guys were curious, BYU did start this game as the favorite. I like BYU, especially with the value since they're underdogs.
BYU.
If you're a betting man, so yeah, give me the Mormons.
They're undefeated. Why? UCF
I think the
is 3 and
travel.
4.
I think the travel would just be my guess. But yeah, I get what you're coming from.
That's
man.
dumb. BYU.
Yeah, I'm gonna go BYU as well.
So we got the Mormons versus the astronauts, huh? I'm gonna go. Actually, they're led by a Jew, which is funny. BYU, man. Is that what they're calling their quarterback? I'm gonna roll with him, man. Roll BYU.
Wow.
All right, we got 3 more left. SMU at Duke. SMU is the favorite here. I'm gonna go Duke. Been impressed with Murphy, their offense. So yeah.
Oh, you're impressed with Murphy, huh?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
14 touchdowns, only like five interceptions.
Yeah. Kind of told you he's kind of good, huh?
Yes, he is.
Of course, B. Jones is going to try to throw that in everyone's face.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Murphy too, man. I'm rolling with Duke.
Why am I frozen?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with SMU.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
What you got, BC?
SMU. I'll go with SMU.
All right, perfect. Next game, Kansas at Kansas State. Rivalry game here. Kansas State is the favorite. I'm going to roll with Kansas State and Avery Johnson.
This is a top 25 game. Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
It is, sir. Yes, it is.
I'll go with Kansas State.
Yeah, Kansas State. It's an easy one.
Yeah, I think we're across the board on that one.
Perfect. All right, the last game of the night on ABC at 4:30 Pacific time. LSU traveling to College Station, Texas A&M. Texas is the favorite at 2.5. Give me LSU to continue the roll with their hot streak here.
I never thought I would say this, but LSU, because like we beat them, and yet somehow Brian Kelly just does it and just keeps getting them in the hunt.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LSU as well.
Yeah, me too. The difference is between us and LSU, they actually improved week after week.
Yep. Well, we thought we improved against Utah State, but that didn't work.
Against Utah State.
Yep. I know what I said.
Okay.
We got 2 major games. I don't think you brought them up unless I missed it, Gunner.
What's up?
It's Missouri versus Alabama.
Yeah.
Are those really major games?
Yep, 16.5. Yeah, Bama's the favorite. I'm still gonna go Bama. I think Mizzou is a fraud of a team, a top 25 team. I just don't trust them.
Yeah. See, I want Missouri to win just so I can see that YouTuber that I follow crash out again.
For who?
So I'm going with Missouri.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bama myself on my end.
Go ahead. You know what pains me to see? The fact that, of course, I know why we're not a top 25 team, but to see that Vanderbilt is in the top 25 and we're not. Like, no one in their right mind would have had that on their bingo card.
Hey, it's college football. Anything's possible.
Yeah. But yeah, no one had us.
I know, but
so yeah, that's the last game that I thought that we missed. Texas versus Vandy.
Oh yeah, I think Texas
I have
on
one question here for you guys.
Yeah, I don't think Vandy's pulling off another.
How bad do you guys think Miami is going to destroy Florida State?
Or are they?
They're a 21-point favorite. Miami is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty brutal, I think, to be honest.
I think they cover the 21-point spread. I think they beat them by at least 28.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were meant FSU for a second for some reason. Gotcha.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
If somehow I went for Florida State and they won, I'd be going get a lotto ticket.
Yep.
But all right, is that all we got for tonight?
That is it.
Or fourth quarter, yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, we're at basically an hour here, so the closing will put us at an hour. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel, guys, and definitely follow us all on the socials. It's on the left-hand side for the Light the Torch podcast socials, and then just follow Guns on his what's your Twitter handle, Guns?
Oh yeah, G-Man blazing.
All right, and Rolls is connected to his name underneath Fight On, RF28. Mine's BlackChan_gaming. Check us out. If you want some USC updates, just follow us on there. We'll be posting some updates, and we will be back on. Do we want to try Saturday night?
I mean, I'm down. Yeah, we could probably just
Since we're
connect offline. But yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah.
TBD. Okay. Well, keep an eye out for our live posting here. If we decide to go on Saturday, we'll keep you updated on that on Twitter. But yeah, that's it for everyone, guys.
Hold on.
What?
It is not too late to get on that Centaurs roster.
Okay.
Never too late.
Yep.
Never too late. Who do we play next week?
Yes. Next week we have Auburn.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll definitely tweet that out of who it really is, but I'm pretty sure it's Auburn off the top of my head. So.
All right, cool. So that should be another one for our boys. So definitely check us out. Hopefully USCJ gets the Heisman soon. But yeah, anything else you guys want to add on before we sign off?
Nope. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, no, just excited
go
for
ahead
Friday.
and hit that like. You know where to. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we'll be here. So, but yeah, everyone keep the torch burning bright and always fight on, guys.